Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Bless. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, bless. Hello, ladies.
Hello. Good morning. Afternoon.
Morning. Afternoon.
Good afternoon. How y'all feeling?
Hello.
Bless. How was y'all
Hello.
weekend?
Oh, mine
Look
was
great.
fantastic. Glad to be amongst the living.
Yes.
See this one. Watch how you.
Hello, Alexander.
Hi, Sandra. Hope you're doing well. I'll be teaching today for Miss Teresa.
Okay.
Okay. Hey. Hi, Mr. Bell. Hi, Brenda.
Hi,
Hey,
Kim.
Brenda.
Hello, Sandra. Hi, Alex.
Marian. Emily.
Hi, Sandra.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Beverly.
All
Good.
right.
All them beautiful faces.
Yes. And welcome to all the
The
newcomers.
newcomers, yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family.
Yes. Club
We
daytime.
all one big family.
There it is.
That's right.
Hello,
I'll be
ladies.
assisting.
How
Hi,
you
everyone.
all
I'll be
doing?
And
Hello.
assisting
How
Caroline.
you
Hello,
all
everybody.
doing?
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
how you doing?
I'm
Hi,
fine.
everyone.
You?
Caroline
Hello.
will be assisting with the names today. My assistant, Miss Caroline, will be assisting with names today. So just please,
Okay.
if you get a notification to join a breakout room, Miss Caroline will be assisting you today.
Hi, Miss Diane.
Hi there. How you doing, Kim? Hey,
I'm
Brenda.
good.
Miss
hi,
Brenda.
Diane.
How there you doing, Miss Brenda? How you
I'm
doing?
doing fine.
Hey,
How
Miss
are you?
Diane.
Hey there. I can't see who spoke. I'm
That was me,
everybody.
Sandra. That was me, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. How you doing? Hi,
I'm
Tijuana. I
fine.
see you.
That I can fly by
Hey,
myself.
Tawana.
Tawana.
Hey, Tawana.
Hey, Miss Emily.
Hello. Y'all looking good.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How you doing, Kim?
Mr.
Hi, Tawana. How you doing?
Anthony.
Hey,
I'm hanging in there.
Good.
That's all we
You
can
see,
do is
I'm
hang
trying to
in there.
get my hair like Miss Beverly's, right? I'm trying to get it back.
oh,
Yeah, her hair is so gorgeous. How you doing, Anthony? I have a lot of work to do. I don't know why I'm in school today.
Amazing.
Because you need a
Because
break.
you want to see your family.
yes.
I got my floor car mess from the car in the tub soaking. I got the seat covers in the wash machine. I haven't even started made up my bed yet. I had to flip my mattress. I flip it every 6 months.
I know that's right.
You can't see a thing.
I have a lot of work to do now. I'm just sitting here. And I looked
That's
up at
all
the
right.
You know
I
you
looked at-
wouldn't feel the same if you didn't come on here.
Oh, yeah, you know.
That's right.
I have finally busted.
Well, you know what, Tawana? I got
Hey,
a
Miss
lot
Barbara.
of stuff to do too, but I'm going to get to it.
That's
I'll
right.
get around to it.
Say eventually.
I don't have nobody to judge me because I didn't do it. So
I know that's
Hey,
right.
I do
know
it when
that's
I get ready.
But if you come to my house and you got something to say about it, you either do it yourself
That's
or you
right.
walk
That's
out my
right.
door.
Hey, that's right.
Hey,
You
I
got
feel like this. If you come to see me, you ain't come to see the house.
That's right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
right.
looked up at that clock. I said, "Oh no, let me get back in my class. I ain't gonna be in this class."
You know you wouldn't feel right without being in here.
You need to shut up. Nobody thinking about you.
That must be your cat.
Yeah. He always
Don't
wait till I
feel
get
bad.
on and didn't want something. He do that
I got two
bed
dogs
at
in.
night, too. Always hollering.
God
I
bless
stay
you.
warm My,
Good
Morning,
morning,
I'm
everybody.
Good
Hello.
afternoon, ladies. How are you?
Good
How
morning.
is everyone?
say
I
hello.
wanna
Good.
ask,
Hi, Miss
I wanna
Anita.
ask you guys a
Hi.
question. Let
Uh-huh.
me ask you guys a question. Did you get 2 surveys?
I haven't got one yet.
I
I
got
haven't.
one, I fill it in, and then I got another one which is longer and more.
I haven't got the first one in.
Well, just
Got
fill
my-
it out, send it on back.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
gonna do it.
I
Yeah.
paid in May.
Mhm.
So where's my survey?
Sandra, did you call the help desk and ask them about it?
I ain't getting no answer, but I'm gonna call them again today.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was Sunday.
Well, I'm not expecting mine till probably next month.
No, I'm sorry. I,
I
called
did
Friday.
call
Oh,
the
Jesus.
I did get in
I
touch
called
with the
it
help
Friday.
desk.
Hi,
I
Kim.
did.
Hi,
This is
Kim.
Diane. This is
And what did
Diane.
they say?
And they said that the June survey has been, they're sending them out now. The people who started in June.
Oh, yeah, I started in June.
Okay, but
Okay,
I started in May.
But then you need to call the help desk to make sure. Because I didn't call them, but I got the first one and I did it. It was short. Then the second
How
one is
many of
really
them?
long. The second one is long.
Oh, have mercy. I haven't even got the very
There's a
first.
Zoom user in here, y'all. We have a Zoom user. She got on cute little earring.
Alex say he got his assistant doing it.
Oh, there it is. I got it.
I would love to help him, but Alex say he got his assistant doing it.
2 users. And the bald head guy.
Did you girls have a nice weekend?
Our weekend was fantastic.
Yeah. Not get credit for the class.
Tawana, Alex's assistant is helping out with the name changes.
Good.
The lady that just wrote down something in, I think that's pink down.
Yeah.
She needs to change
Her
her
and the
name.
bald head guy.
I don't know, no, I don't see no bald head down.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon, everyone. How?
She said he on there.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It's
Good
good seeing you.
afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
No.
Oh. I gotta finish up my spaghetti. I'm hungry now.
Yes.
I'm glad I ate. I'd be knocking on your door.
I know, that was my dinner yesterday.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good
Good
afternoon.
Miss Brown.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my family. Good
Afternoon, Miss Washington.
How's everybody doing? Okay.
Hello.
Glad to see all you beautiful
Afternoon.
faces today. It's cold. I'm cold. I'm cold too.
I stay cold.
But it's nice
stay cold.
Air
outside.
conditioned off.
It's nice outside.
Yeah, it's warmer outside than it is in my house. To be truthful. Yeah, it's cold in my house.
Turn down the air.
No, I turned mine
Turn it
off.
up.
On. You turned it off. I
3
turned
days.
it all the way
Me
off.
too.
I don't need it. It's too cold. My body acts different in the cold weather. I don't like cold weather, period.
I know, I stay
You
cold
get
all
joint.
year.
Your joint hurt.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am, they do.
I called the people for them to come to do the maintenance for heat, and guess what? And they gave me an appointment for December the 16th. I said, December, it wouldn't be over.
Oh my gracious.
They done lost their mind.
I
In
said
my
the same
building, I think they'll be changing the filters next month.
Right. Well, I'm gonna turn my heat on soon because it's cold.
Yeah.
Well, I done beat you to the punch.
I don't like cold weather.
Yeah.
this weather,
'cause I
this
was
weather
going
done
to
changed
July,
real
I heard
quick.
it cold.
Mm-hmm. And once the
Well,
house
other than
get
that-
cold, the coldness stays in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And see, we don't have heat on yet. The air was still on, so I turned it off. I don't need it. Mm-mm.
but you gotta do what's best for you.
Yeah, I sleep under the same covers all year long.
I'm glad I'm not by myself.
Mm-mm.
I
Uh-oh.
do too.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I
now,
am.
going
I'm
to a
by
different
myself,
phase.
and I like it. I done lived by myself
Oh,
too
no, I
long
live by
now,
myself.
and I can't live with anyone, including my children.
No, she's not talking about that. She talking about something else.
I
No,
can't
no,
live.
I'm not talking about anybody with me.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
I'm saying under the all under them covers all year round.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
I do
mm-mm.
too. I do it too, winter or summer, same covers. They have to be warm.
Yeah, join.
Well,
breakout
I'm
room.
drinking some hot chocolate right now to keep me
Wow.
warm.
You're
Why
ready for the
Me a
winter.
break to the breakout room.
Not now.
Are we supposed to go
breakout
to the
room.
breakout room?
No, that's only for the people that need to change their names.
Oh, let
Oh,
me.
okay. Okay.
If your name is showing, you're good.
Yes, ma'am. It's
Good.
on.
Why they tell me to? Wait a minute.
It's on my
Why they tell me to
screen too, but you know,
Well,
you don't have to
Going
join
to the
if your
joint. I don't know why
name
they
is-
but I'm going.
Wait a minute, when are we supposed to join the breakout room?
Wait a minute.
You change
Only
your
if you
name.
need to change
Please
your
excuse Miss
name.
Caroline, y'all. This is her first time helping out. So if she adds you by accident, just go on ahead and ignore it.
Okay, my screen is blurry.
Yeah, mine too. Did he say ignore the breakout room?
Mine say you are sharing screen.
That's what mine say.
Yes,
too.
I'm sure I don't have the presentation up.
Yeah.
It's okay, guys. I'll be starting in about 7 minutes.
that.
So if you are asked to join a breaker room and you know that your name is not showing or name is showing, then please don't join it.
Yeah, mine too, but it's out of focus. Mine is out of focus.
My screen is focused, but it's blurry.
It depends on where you're at in your connection, ma'am. If you, after the meeting, if you want a clear image, if you are not connected to your Wi-Fi, please do.
Okay.
But again, we'll be starting in about 7 minutes, so that way we could start our lesson. Thank you.
No, thank you for the food. Blessing everybody. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Good afternoon,
What?
everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And how you doing?
Okay.
Fantastic.
Cold.
Why you keep blocking me?
Anita, go get some hot chocolate.
I'm gonna get some in a minute. I'm
Get a cup of
finishing.
coffee.
I got some tea. I'm finishing.
You got to warm that inside up.
Yeah. And it hasn't gotten cold yet.
I know, we just getting the touch of it.
Mm.
Yeah. The reason why you talk to an attorney, you need to know your statute of limitations for that type of debt in your state, starting off.
Yeah, really, I need to talk to them tomorrow. Yep, I'm gonna remember that.
Dolores, I can't see your beautiful face.
I know, I don't know why they took my face off. I was looking at first, I was there. How you doing, Brenda?
I'm doing good.
You have to
I don't
touch
know
your-
what's going on.
You gotta hit
First
the
they put me in
camera.
First they put me in the breakout room, now they took my
They put
face
me in
off.
there too.
I don't know why my face not showing, Brenda. How I get my face back on?
Put your camera
Let's
back
see.
on.
Put your camera back on.
Get the net.
There you go.
Okay,
You-
let me see.
there you are.
Okay, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, there you are. Hey,
I
beautiful.
don't know. They must don't want nobody to see me today.
We're looking at you.
Shame.
Oh, no.
You
Ooh,
know,
I
you
love that
guys are the
background.
only
Yeah.
people that I'm talking to right now. We have COVID in our building.
Wow.
We're in a seniors building, and this is the second time we're almost shut down. We were almost open again. So now we're shutting down again. So I don't go
Oh,
out unless I really need to. So the only people I talk to is you guys. She's cooking.
I know, she's cooking.
She
She's
always in the
serious.
kitchen
cooking
She's
or
serious too. So I thank you for that. Y'all are my company right now.
Well,
don't
that's a
feel
blessing.
bad.
We
I
glad.
don't go nowhere.
Yeah,
either.
that's the iPad is my blessing. I had no
Oh,
idea I
yeah.
was gonna get one, so
Yeah.
it's my blessing. And
It's
I'm
a
really
blessing for all
learning
of
it,
us.
and I'm really enjoying it. And I told my neighbor a few minutes ago, I said, I gotta go to class. She said, what?
I know
said,
that's
yeah,
right.
I got to go. Bye.
Well, tell me this, ladies and gentlemen, how many of y'all are taking advantage of that? Get a master's or a bachelor free of charge.
Say that again.
Who can go back to school and get a master's or a bachelor free of charge?
I don't know.
Wow.
It's all over
Anybody?
the
Oh, that's
internet.
too much hard work.
Go back to school.
I
No, you
wouldn't
don't
mind
have to leave
doing
your
it, but
house.
I got
You do
problems
it at
with my
home.
I would
Yeah,
like
but
do it
that's
at
too much
home.
hard work. That's too much reading.
I would like
No, it's not. No, it's
I
What
heard
did he
that,
say?
Kim.
What did he
No,
say?
it's
This
not.
means I'm
Bachelor?
beautiful.
Woo, that's too much hard work.
Do you
Was
have
it
that info?
bachelor?
Who has the
I'm retired.
information?
I ain't going back to school. I'm
Yeah.
I
retired.
already have
Right.
a
Who has
You don't have to
ha
leave your house. You do it
Kim.
online.
Yeah.
I already have
This
a Bachelor
this
of
is
Science
Diane.
degree.
I mean, I do too, but I just wanted to take something else.
Well, I
Kim,
retire and I'm
I'm
tired now.
retired too. I'm retired too.
I'm gonna do
I'm
something for
retired.
The
myself.
iPad is my school right now.
I
So
can't go till I
I
fall apart. I
Oh
gotta
my
do
God.
something nice for
I've
my.
been retired.
Can I get
Kim.
that information?
Yeah.
Where can we
I
get
sure
that
will.
information from?
Oh
Okay,
man, I love my new family.
Put it
if
in the
you're
chat.
on,
Put it in the Kim. chat.
wait a minute,
Kim,
Put
if
it in
can
the
you're
you
on
chat.
see
Facebook,
this? I've been
you,
reading.
Right.
I've been reading 200. Kim, can you see this? I've been reading 218 consecutive weeks.
Praise
Oh,
the
wow.
Lord.
So that's almost 4 years. Going
Wow.
on 5. And I have the only time I lost the days I was reading because I was hospitalized. But
Okay.
I read something every day.
Yes, ma'am. I do too.
Every-
Every day.
I'm okay
Including
with
my
reading, but
including my Bible.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I
do.
read that. Yes. And
I'm
I
okay
tell
Every day.
with reading, but the lupus won't let me stay still.
right.
Okay.
And
okay.
I tell children to read something every day.
Yes,
The more
ma'am.
you read,
Yeah.
the more you learn.
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
mind
That's
is
true.
really.
Yeah.
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 I
When
do
I
Yeah,
was
that's
the
true.
word finders and everything. Puzzles, the
Yes.
word
I
finder.
would be down here. With that one vision, my eyes jump like this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. Also, go on the library and listen
Link
to
and learn.
books.
Mm-hmm.
And listen to books, and that. I mean, that's a treat too.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to different books. I mean,
Yeah.
I read everything. I read
Yeah.
anything that come across that
Yeah.
I can read.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
go on
good.
YouTube also. You can go on YouTube and listen to the
Yep.
word, you know. I listen to
Right.
that every day. I take a
Yeah, I
portion
do.
of that.
It helps me to, when I'm reading my Bible, I read 3 chapters a day and 5 on Sundays. That's how I was taught. And even with the audio on, all those names that they had back in the day, it helps me pronounce them.
Yeah.
So it really does. And I really enjoy it.
Hey, hi everyone. It's 1:05, so we'll be starting with our lesson today.
Ready to
Hello.
move
Thank you so
on.
much,
Okay, I'm gonna turn
everyone.
my
So
audio
I'm about
off.
to mute everyone so we can get started with our lesson. Thank you.
Module 4.
Okay. Great. So I hope everyone had a great weekend and now relaxed. got myself together for the week, and I'm enjoying covering for Teresa today. So on Friday, we had Miss Chelsea come and speak with us about the library apps on the iPad, and we went over some things like the control center. So it was a really good lesson. So again, I'll be holding a Q&A at the end. So please raise your hand if you have a question for me at the end. So without further ado, I'll be getting started, and Miss Caroline is assisting everyone with their names. So I think she got a handle on it now. So just be sure to join the breakout room if you are asked, please. Thank you so much. So let's go over some housekeeping. So these are mainly for the new seniors. So if this is your first class, please pay attention. So the basics of the program is that you get an iPad free of charge. That includes the data that comes with it. And in return, you have to have participated in the free 1 hour session with the trainer, whether that had been me, Tatiana, Zion, for example, and then now you're attending these 6 tech trainings that are held through these meetings held throughout the year. So if this is your first one, great. As long as your name is showing, you'll get credit for today and it'll count towards one of your 6 classes. So once you're done with your 6, you can still stay on if you'd like some people have, or you're free to go. It's just the important thing is that you fill out the midterm survey, which is generally sent out to you 3 months after your iPad was delivered to you. So again, the midterm survey has been emailed to all participants who have had their iPads for at least 3 months, so delivered before June 8th. And if you have been in the program since June 8th, please check your emails and complete the survey. So I know some of you may have said that you did not receive it even though you've been in the program before June. Just double check your email to see if you received it. And if you didn't, please call the help desk if you have any questions. So it should look like this from a dbarrow@wildtech.org. So again, just check your email for the form and please fill it out. Again, I will be holding face-to-face trainings throughout the year on Thursdays at DC Public Library. So I just got approved for next Thursday at Shaw Neighborhood Library, which is at 1630 7th Street Northwest, Washington, DC 20001. So I'll be there next Thursday from 12:30 to 3:30. The bus routes and the metro lines are there. And that's if you had a hard time getting on Zoom, for example, and you need additional one-on-one training, or you might need some tech support issues. You might have some of those and you might want me to help you out with those. So if you'd like to attend the face-to-face training, please call our help desk at 202-800-6868. Email us at library@wildtech.org. Or you can wait until the end in order to make your reservation with me. So I'll have this information up again at the end. So if you'd like to reserve your spot, just wait until the end or call us or email us, please. Again, in the next coming weeks, we will be doing presentations either on a travel slide or a topic of interest. So that's any of you guys. So if you're interested in presenting any of these topics on a presentation, you'll either receive $50 or $100 stipend, depending on the type of presentation. So again, the travel slide presentation is $50. The topic of interest presentation is $100. So training is provided, and in order to participate, please email Ms. Teresa at tjames@wildtech.org in order for you to participate. All right. So again, please show your screen name if you wish to receive credit for today's class. If your name is showing as iPad or a Zoom user or something else, we don't know who you are. So we won't be able to tell if you're in class. So just be sure that your name is showing, and you make sure by hitting participants at the top of your iPad when you're on Zoom, and you'll see a list of participants pop up. So the first person is always going to be you, and the second person is always going to be the host. So where you see it says me, just make sure that your first and last name are showing. So you can change that by tapping on your name, and then you'll be able to hit rename. And then a screen like this will pop up, and you'll be able to delete whatever you had and put in your first and last name. Again, it's really important that you have your name in on Zoom so we know who you are so you can get credit for today. So again, my assistant, Miss Caroline, is assisting everyone with that. All right, so again, in order to keep meetings organized and avoid talking over each other, I just ask that you use the raise your hand feature if you have a question. So at the end, if you have a question, I have a list. I'll just go down my list. And once I'm done answering your question, please press lower hand to lower your hand. All right. And in order to raise your hand, the easiest way is to hit more. So once you hit more at the top right, you'll see it say raise hand. So you're able to raise your hand through there. It's pretty simple. Once I'm done answering your question, you press the lower hand. All right. So today we'll be going over applications and settings on your iPad. So we'll be going over things like messages, Safari, music, making reminders or adding a contact. And we'll also be going over how to use your settings on your device. So really simply, you access the settings by going to your home screen and tapping on the icon. So if you guys see my screen, I have my settings as on the second row, the last icon, that's where you have your settings. And that's how it came with for most of your guys' iPads. But let's say you wanted to move the settings, you hold on to the app and you're able to move settings. Let's say I wanted it over here. You can move it over here. Or let's say you wanted to put it in a folder. So in another app, you can put it on another app and make a new folder by tapping on the icon. So if I want to take it out the folder and put it back where it was, I can certainly do that as well. Okay. So that's how you move apps and widgets on your home screen. So once you go to the settings, it's basically whenever you want to make a change to your iPad, just setting or update the operating system, then the settings app is the place to go. And you can easily find the settings app by looking for this gray icon. So once you hit the gray icon, it will look something like this. So if it looks like that, you know you're in the right place for the settings. So once you open it, you'll see a list of shortcuts to all the important settings on your iPad. They're labeled logically. So if you want to adjust how apps notify you, then you tap on notifications. Similarly, if you want to connect to a new Wi-Fi network, you tap on Wi-Fi. You can also search for individual settings using the search bar. And if you don't see it, just make sure you're all the way at the top. So that way you could see the search bar and search for a specific setting you may need. So if you hit on your name, that is where you access your Apple ID, where you can modify iCloud, iTunes, and other settings regarding your Apple ID. So if you see on the picture, you would hit on Teresa James. If this was Miss Teresa's iPad, and she would be able to see her settings for her Apple ID. You can also enable airplane mode from here. So if you're boarding an aircraft and they ask you to turn your devices on airplane mode, this is how you put it on. Again, basically settings gives you several different ways to configure your iPad. You can go to settings to troubleshoot problems with your iPad, connect to a Wi-Fi network, get better battery life, or set notifications for a certain app. When you go into general, so if you go to settings and then hit general, you should see this on the right, you should see this list of things you can do. So the first one says about, so you can view details pertaining to your device, which includes the model, the serial number, the MAC address, etc. For example, if you tap about, you'll get an overview of the content that's on your iPad. It will tell you how many songs, videos, photos, and apps that you have. It also tells you how much memory your iPad has and how much memory you have left. So on this iPad, there's the name, the software, the model name, the model number, and the serial number. Right below that, it will tell you more things like the network you're using, how many songs you have, videos, photos, applications you have, the capacity, so how much storage your iPad has, and it tells you how many gigabytes are, how much storage is available for you to use. So you can look up all that information in About. The first settings on the left, so if you go back to settings and you start with this section, these are the apps that come pre-installed onto your iPad. So any below from the Game Center all the way up to passwords, those are the apps that came with your iPad. And if you look below that, those are the apps that were installed by you. So if I go all the way down on the left side at the bottom, these are all of the apps that I have downloaded myself, and I'm able to edit an app and what it could do. If you hit general and then hit storage, on the left, it shows you the amount of storage used for each application. And if I want to delete an app that I may not use to save space, I can do the recommended. So you can access your storage by going to general and then hitting iPad storage. And then it tells you the information. So I've used 32 gigs of the iPad data and I have 32 left because 32 plus 32 is 64. So I can see all the apps that I have and how much data they take up. So let's say I didn't want this app anymore. I would tap on it and then press delete app in case I didn't want it to free up space. But for most of you, you should be fine with this, but if your iPad does use up all of its storage, I recommend that you remove some of the apps that you may have not used in a while to help create space. Okay. Your iPad also has a built-in dictionary. So you have a selection of dictionaries embedded inside your iPad that allow you to look up words with just a few taps. And you can also use this feature without an internet connection. So you're able to access the dictionary as well. So if I go to general and hit dictionary, I can select the different languages that I want, okay? You also have some accessibility features that you can take advantage of. So I go more in depth on these in module 2, but in general, you go to accessibility in case you want to customize your iPad for your individual needs. So if I go to settings on the left, hit accessibility, there are different options that I can do, such as make the text bold or make it larger by adjusting the text size. So there are different things you could do with accessibility, okay? You can also change your wallpaper, so you can customize your background with a favorite person or a pet by uploading an image of them. So if you go to settings and then hit wallpaper, you're able to choose a new wallpaper, and you can either choose one of the pre-installed ones. So you hit stills and pick the one that you like. And then you can also pick an image that you have in your photos and make that your wallpaper, okay? Great, so now we're gonna move on to useful applications. So we're gonna be going over FaceTime, iMessage, Safari, Maps, Photos, Camera, Books, News, Stocks, and voice memos. Some more than others, but I'll just give you a general idea of the most useful apps onto your iPad, okay? So first we're gonna talk about FaceTime. So FaceTime is making a free video call to friends and family. So you can make FaceTimes anywhere, and it allows you to basically connect with anyone that you want, and it works with Wi-Fi or cellular connection, and enables you to call another iPad, iPhone, or a Mac device. So it works like a phone call, but it freely supports videos, and you can actually add real-time visual effects. So if you go to the FaceTime app, make sure you're logged in, and you are able to make a FaceTime call by pressing New FaceTime, and you're able to put in the person's number that you want to call. Okay. So again, you have to make sure that your FaceTime is enabled. So make sure you go to your settings and then go to FaceTime and then make sure that it's enabled. So where it says FaceTime, you see the green button, make sure it's green. So that way you can accept FaceTime calls, okay? So make sure it's green. And then like I did before, you open the app, tap the green FaceTime button and type the name of someone you know, if you have them in your contacts. So you could type a number or a name, depending on, again, if your contacts are in there. So again, these calls are free, but you can only make a FaceTime to someone who has an iPhone, iPad, or Mac, so an Apple device. So make sure the other person that you're calling has an Apple device so you can FaceTime them, okay? You can invite up to 32 people to join your FaceTime call. And to do this while you're inside of a call, you just tap add person, enter their name, and then tap add person to FaceTime. So you can have multiple people on your FaceTime call at one time. So I think that's a really great feature. Okay, you can also do share play with FaceTime. So it's basically watching a video or a movie or a TV show or music together while you're in the FaceTime app. And I think that's just a really cool feature. You're able to watch TV shows together, even though you may not be in the same place. So for this feature, some apps require a subscription in order for you to do share play. So you just have to make sure that every person has access to the content on their own device, but it just depends on the type of media that you're doing, okay? So again, in the FaceTime call, you open a video streaming app that supports share play, for example, Apple TV, and select the show that you want to watch, and then select play for everyone. So again, it depends on the app, but if you're able to share play, it will let you know. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure that you guys can see my screen, okay? So let me do. So, Ms. Brenda, I'm going to ask you to unmute so you can assist me real quick, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm making sure that you guys can see what's on my screen and that you can hear me. So I'm about to share my screen and then let me know if you see it, okay, Ms. Brenda?
Okay.
All right, so the last thing I went over was FaceTime and share play. Did you hear that?
I heard it, but I didn't see the screen.
Oh,
you were
okay.
So the settings and accessibility part.
Okay, so that's fine. That was the last part. So again, did you hear the wallpaper part?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So I'll start from here. So again, you can change your wallpaper on your device if you go to the wallpaper section in your settings. So make sure you go to wallpaper and then hit choose a new wallpaper, and you're able to either choose a photo that you have in your device, or you could choose a still photo that you could choose. So as you can see my background, I chose this one. It's pretty nice to look at. So it just depends on what you like, okay? And then now we're gonna be going over useful applications. So again, FaceTime, iMessage, Safari, Maps, Photos, Camera, Books, News, Stocks, and Voice Memos. So these are some of the most useful applications that you can use, and we'll be going over them shortly. So really quick, FaceTime, it's just like Skype or another video streaming thing where you can make video calls to other people. So it works over both Wi-Fi and cellular data, and you can call another iPad, iPhone, or a Mac device. So it works like a phone call, but it supports video, and you can even add real-time effects. So again, make sure that your FaceTime is enabled by going to settings, and then going down to FaceTime and making sure that green button is on for FaceTime, okay? So once you're in FaceTime, you tap on the icon and you're able to add or create a new FaceTime and call somebody. So if I type in my friend Deborah, her name pops up and her number, and I can select her and then FaceTime her from my iPad. So just make sure the other person also has an Apple device so you can FaceTime them. Okay, so again, they're completely free, and make sure that you know that the other person has an Apple device so you can FaceTime them correctly, okay? You can invite up to 32 people to join your call. And in order to do that while you're on a call, you can press the add person button and you're able to add somebody to your FaceTime call, okay? You can also do share play. So that's basically watching videos or movies or listening to music while you are on a FaceTime call together. So different apps have this option. But just make sure that the one that you use, if you have a subscription or requires a subscription, make sure you have it. And every participant will need to have access to the content. So just be sure everyone's on the same page regarding share play. But again, you're able to stream TV shows, movies, and music together while on a FaceTime call together. So now we're going to go over notifications. So it's basically just a message that your iPad displays outside of your app to provide the user with reminders, communications, or other information. So you can tap on the notification to open your app, to open it, or take an action directly from the notification. So you can configure notifications by going to this shortcut in settings. But really quick, in order to access the notifications, make sure you put your finger down from the middle of the top of the screen and you're able to open your notifications. And again, you can edit them or tap on them to go to them. So for example, if I tap on this news article, it takes me straight to the news article, okay? So you can edit your notifications by going to settings and then hit notifications. And then you can adjust each app's notifications that you have on your iPad. So for some things I may not want a notification, maybe messages, let me turn that off. And then if I want to turn it back on, you just press allow notifications, okay? So that's the basics. So again, let's learn how to configure and manage your alerts. So if you use your iPad, you're going to receive notifications on a regular basis. So they usually appear if you have a new message or if an app wants to get your attention. If your iPad is locked, then they will appear as soon as you turn it on. And then just make sure you look through your notifications and see if you want to use that app for whatever it's saying or ignore it for later. So again, if you go to your notifications, you can see all the ones that you have, and then you can edit them as you please. So let's say I want to get rid of one. I slide left on the notification and hit clear. This one, hit clear all, etc. If I want to get rid of all of the notifications, I press this little X button right here next to Notification Center. Once I do that, bam, all of the notifications are clear. And then you'll be able to start fresh, okay? So again, I just went over clearing all notifications, especially if you have a lot and you don't particularly need them. I would say getting rid of them makes your life a lot easier and a lot cleaner. So if you have a stack of notifications that you don't necessarily need, please clear them so that way you can look at the new ones that you receive during the day. So again, you're able to manage them as well. So if I had a notification, I would swipe on the left and press manage, and then I'm able to either mute the notification for an hour, mute for today, view the settings or turn off notification. So you're able to edit it from there. So now we're gonna go over iMessage. So you can send text to people, send photos, even animated effects. And it's great because it, again, allows you to send a lot of different things to your friends and family. So you can do that even without a cellular data plan. Even though all of your iPads come with one, you can use your Wi-Fi network to send a text. So just like the other ones, make sure that iMessage is enabled. So you go to settings on the left, go to messages, and make sure your iMessage is on, okay? You'll see the green button, and that's how you know your iMessage is on. So once you enable it, again, in the settings right here, make sure that it's green, so that way you can send a message. And this is your new iMessage app. So I'm gonna demo this really quick for you guys. So let's type a new message. So let's say I'm sending this. You can actually send things to yourself, which is hilarious, but sometimes you might need to. So if I want to type a new message where it says iMessage, I type in my message. So let's say I'm saying hello to myself, and then I press hello. So that's how you basically send a message. You hit the top right corner where you see the square and the dot, and then you're able to type a message to somebody. If you want to send a picture, you tap on this first icon where it looks like the Photos app, but mini, and then you're able to send a picture to somebody using iMessage. Okay. Yeah. So again, you open the message app, then you tap on a new message icon. In the to field, you type the phone number of someone you know. Once you've entered their details, type in the text entry field. So where I typed in hello, and then once you're ready to send it, you tap the arrow button above the keyboard. So again, I just went over this. You're going to send a picture, you tap the camera, the photos button above the keyboard, and you're able to send a picture. Or if you want to take a picture while you're in the iMessage app, you tap on the camera app. So the camera app is to take a picture right then and there. The Photos app is to send a picture you've already taken. So again, if I go to my messages, this app right here is the Photos app, where you can send a photo you've already had, or press the camera up top to take a picture of something in your surroundings. You can also dictate a message rather than type it. So if I am here typing a message, but let's say you don't want to type it, I want to speak it, right? So at the bottom, you can press this microphone button. Of course, we're on the phone now, so I can't demonstrate it, but you press on that microphone and then you speak. And then you're able to dictate text instead of typing it. So it will, I think that's a pretty cool feature. You can also add punctuation by saying like words like comma and period. And then again, like normally you press the up arrow to send the message. You can also send a voice message to somebody. So if you're here in your messages app, let me see if it's right here. Let's see. Yep, so I don't think you can do it from the iMessage app, but if you go to voice memos, you're able to record a voice memo, and then you're able to share it in an iMessage. So let's say I just, let's see, let's say I'm doing this message, and then I'm able to share it, and then I can share it to messages and send it to someone. Okay, so you go to voice memos if you want to record a message for someone for you to hear, and then you're able to press the share button and then send the recording to someone. Okay. If you want to delete a chat, there are two ways to do it. The simplest is to swipe right to left across the chat conversation bar, or you can tap the edit button at the top of the messages screen. So let's say I'm in my messages, I can press edit. So, and then select messages, select this message, and then press delete at the bottom. So once I hit delete, I can delete the message, or I can simply swipe right to left on the message and then press delete. Okay, so that's two different ways to delete a chat. You can also send an emoji when you're texting somebody. So again, let's go back to the messages app. Let's do a new message to me. And then let's do an emoji. So you access the emojis at the bottom left of the keyboard where you see kind of a globe icon. So when you hit the globe icon, you're able to pick an emoji to send. So as you can see, there are many different options that you could do. So you can be really creative with using emojis. So I usually just send a smiley face and tap on the send button. And that's how you send an emoji, okay? And then lastly, one of the coolest features of iMessage is you can actually send a handwritten note. So you can access that feature if you go back to messages and hit the keyboard. At the bottom right, you should see a little loop. That's how you access making a handwritten note. So let's say I'm writing hello. As you can see, I'm literally writing it using my finger. Hello, how are you? Once you hit done, you see it sends kind of like an image and you're able to send it, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, you could do a lot of different things when you're in the iMessage app. All right, so using Safari to browse the web. So it's Safari is basically a web browser like Chrome or Internet Explorer or Mozilla Firefox, any of those that you may be familiar with. You're allowed to browse the web using Safari on your iPad. The iPad's pretty big, so it just makes viewing websites very easy. So if you're in Safari, the top of your screen should look like this, where the number 1 is the back arrow. So you'll see the back arrow where you can go back a page if you'd like, or forward a page if you'd like. The second area is the address field. So where it says Macy's.com, that's where you can type in a web address or be able to search things. The third thing is the curve arrow, which is the refresh arrow. So once you hit that key, you're able to refresh the page. The fourth one is adding a new page. So the plus sign on the Safari app is how you can add another page or a tab to what you're already doing. The tabs key is at the far right at the top where you see the 4 squares. That's how you access all of your tabs. And then the last button is the share button. So number 6, where you see the square and the arrow, that's how you share to send a web page to another iPad, message, or email a link, print the page, and much more. So again, we'll be going over this right now. So again, that key at the top. So let's say I'm going into my Safari now. At the top, towards the right, you should see the refresh button. So once I hit that button, I'm able to refresh the page. So in case anything had updated, okay? Next is the new window. So again, you hit this by hitting the plus button. So let me go back to Safari and hit that plus button. And look, that's a new tab where I could go somewhere else. So I can have different tabs while I'm on Safari in case I need to do different things. Okay. Oops, my bad. Go back. All right. So now we're going to go over how to view all of your tabs on your iPad. So give me a second. For it to load, there you go. So if you're back at Safari and you hit the top right key where you see the 4 buttons, that's how you access all of your tabs. And if you're here, you're able to select any one that you want to go into. So for example, I press the weather, I go into the weather. I want to go to Google, I go back to Google. And while I'm there, I'm also able to add a new tab as well. Okay. You can also share a button to send a web page to another iPad, etc. So let's say I'm on the weather.com and I want to share this web page with my friend. I would hit the share button, and then I could do different things, send this as a text or send it in mail, etc. So you have a lot of different options. Let's say I was sending this to Miss Caroline. So I would have the link, it's already there, and then just press send. So it's very simple. You're able to share different web pages with all of your friends by doing the share button and then choosing an option you want to send it to. So you can also mail it to and mail it to someone. So the options are endless, okay? You're also able to go back and forth. So let's say I go to, on this same web page, I go to Google. And then let's say I go to Safeway.com. Let's say that. So I've just went up 2 pages, right? But let's say I want to go back to Google. I hit the back key. And let's say I want to go back to weather. I hit the back key again. But let's say I want to go back to Google. I hit the forward key. So I hit it and I go back to Google. So those are the basics of using the back and forward button, okay? And then the last thing is entering a web address. So if I go back to Safari, and of course at the top in the middle, you can literally type in a website, so google.com, and it'll take me to the address, but it also acts as a search bar. So let's say I wanted to search something for a research paper. Let's say I'm doing a project on DC seniors. So I would type in DC seniors 2022, and there. I can look at all of the information regarding seniors in DC in 2022. Or you could search up the country. Say I want to look up Europe. See, it takes me to all the web pages about Europe. Or let's say I want to look up cooking recipes. There, it takes me to some news articles or other things that I can look at and take advantage of. So that's a really good use of the address bar where you can type in a website or type into search. Okay, you can also add a bookmark. So if you visit a website regularly, then it's good to bookmark it and you can easily revisit the website. So let's say I wanted to favorite this. I search cooking recipes, I liked what I see, and I want to bookmark this. So you press the share button and then go down to add bookmark. And then you'll have a title. Sometimes it pops in automatically. Sometimes you'll need to type in a title, but just make sure you press save. So once you hit save, at the top left, you should press this button where you kind of get a general idea of where you can go, and you hit bookmarks. And then you're able to look up all of your different bookmarks that you have put in, okay? So again, you can manage your bookmarks by swiping and editing it like the notifications. If you want to remove or edit a bookmark, swipe it from the right to the left and then tap delete if you want to do that. Okay, you can, we also have Apple Music on your iPad, so you can listen to your favorite tracks. And there's a lot of different songs on there, but it comes with a monthly subscription. So for you guys, I would say Freegal Music is the best alternative. So that way you don't have to pay for Apple Music. If you already have the free resource on the iPad, then why not use it? So, but if you already have the Apple Music subscription, you're able to listen to music through there. Okay. You can also create reminders on your iPad. So the iPad already includes a notes app that you can use to jot down ideas, but reminders makes it easy to create a to-do list, set deadlines, and organize your life. And it can also remind you with alerts. Okay, so we're gonna go to the reminders app. And then you can see what you wanna do. Let's say you wanna go to today. And let's say you wanted to add a new reminder. You hit new reminder at the bottom. And then you can type it in. So let's say, take my medicine. And then if you look while you're on the keyboard, you should see a little calendar icon towards the left. You hit that, and then you're able to select a date and a time, which I think is pretty cool. So the date is already today. Let's set up a time for 3:30 p.m. And you can choose to repeat it either hourly, daily, weekdays, etc. So I think that's pretty cool, especially when you need to take a medication every day. So let's say I hit daily and then hit apply, and there you go. The reminder is there, and it sends you a notification 30 minutes to an hour before your reminder time. So again, you can look at your scheduled reminders, all of your reminders, and the reminders that you have flagged, so that are important. So you can flag a reminder by, again, swiping from the right to the left and flagging that reminder so you know it's important. Okay, so those are the basics of using the reminder app. Okay. You can also do multiple reminders. So if you press the return key when you're doing one, you can make a new one. So let's say call Miss Brenda. Then do a time. So I can do date and time. Time for 4 or 5 o'clock. There you go. And you can see how it's divided, and you're also able to edit them as you please. So if you hit details, you can edit it as much as you want, add a location, etc. And those are, again, the basics of reminders. Okay, you can also create a reminder using Siri. So just hold the home button and then say something like, remind me to pick up Sam. So it will set up a reminder for you. So that's one way you can use Siri to create a reminder. Lastly, we're going to go over Contacts, which I think is a great app on your iPad. So you can also use Siri to ask about your contacts, and you can also create contacts and set up a contact card with your own information using Siri. So really quick, you should see the Contacts app on your second screen. And then you're able to add a contact by pressing the plus button on the screen. So you're able to type in a contact, their name, their phone number, their email, their address, birthday, etc. So you can add as much as you want when you're creating a contact. When you put in a phone, you can choose what kind of phone they have. You put in an email, you can choose what kind of email they have. So those are pretty much the basics of selecting creating a contact. Once you're done, you press done, and then you can access them. So let's say here, I have my friend Angel in my contacts. So because I can text her by pressing message, or I could call her by pressing mobile. So let's say, let me try to find my friend Dayway. So my friend Dayway, she has an Apple device. So you see the FaceTime button is lit on, and then I'm able to make a FaceTime call to her or send a message. So if I tap on message, I type in my message, and then I'm able to send it to my friend. Okay. So again, just tap on the add button to create a contact and then put in the information that you want to put in for them. If you want to find a contact, you can use the search feature. So just like I did before, I hit search and then type in a person's name. So there you go. My friend, you can search for them. And you can also share a contact. So let's say I go to my contacts and I go down and I see the option to share the contact. So I can share it by sending a message or an email, etc. Just make sure you know who you are sending it to, okay? So you can also share a contact. And then again, to quickly reach them, you can either press message, make a phone call or a FaceTime, compose an email, or send money with Apple Pay. So it just depends on what you want to do with them. And then lastly, you can also delete a contact. So if you hit edit at the top right and you go all the way down, you can press delete contact. So in case you haven't spoken to someone in a long time and you don't feel like you'll ever be in contact with them again, it's a good idea to clean up your contacts by hitting delete contact, okay? You can also create a quick note, so on your iPad. So I'm not gonna go over this too much, but if you need to write something very quickly while you're doing something on the iPad, you can create a quick note by simply swiping up from the bottom right corner using your finger. So if I go to my home screen and swipe up from the bottom right, sorry, it takes some time getting used to. There you go. You're able to open a quick note and type in something quickly. So once you hit done, it goes back there. So again, from the bottom right corner, you can access your quick notes to quickly write something down. So I think that's a pretty cool feature that doesn't get mentioned enough. So once you do that, you're able to write down whatever you need to, and then keep going. Lastly, like I went over, you can actually create an audio message by using voice memos. So once you are in here, you tap on the record at the bottom left, the big red button, and then you're able to make an audio recording, which then you can edit and share with people. So once you've made your recording, you tap on the share button, and then you can either share it through messages, mail, notes, etc. Okay. So yeah, again, if you need an additional one-on-one training where you would like a face-to-face training or tech support with your iPad, please call our help desk or email us at the address there to reserve your spot next Thursday at Shaw Neighborhood Library. The address is there, and the bus routes and metro stops are there as well. So please either wait until the end or call or email us to reserve your spot. If you've been in the program before June 8th, like you got your iPad delivered before June 8th, please check your email for the midterm survey. And then if you want to participate in Ms. Teresa's presentations, please email her at tjames@wowtech.org. Okay, so I'll be answering questions now about anything we went over, and then we'll be done for today. But I hope that was useful and you learned something new. If you want to stay on, that's great, and listen to other questions. But if you don't have any questions, you are feel free to leave. Okay. So let me go back to this slide, and then I will be going on my participants list and answering questions. So just please wait for your turn. All right, Ms. Burnett Green, can you please unmute yourself so I can assist you? Okay, Ms. Brenda, can you please unmute yourself so I can assist you?
Yes, Alec. I had a question regarding to add contacts, and I tried it before and it didn't work because I have some family members that have Apple products and I wanted to add them so I can do a Siri call or FaceTime call. So does their device have to be set up for FaceTime as well?
So again, if you know they have an Apple device, then it's already set up as long as they have, you know, gotten their Apple ID and such and all together. But for most people, they do. So again, just make sure when you go to your contacts and you press add contact, just make sure when you put in like their phone, make sure you hit iPhone if they have an iPhone or other things. Sometimes that may be, but if you're like, you see my friend here now, right? You see the FaceTime option is available. So that automatically lets me know if I'm able to FaceTime them. So sometimes it may take a couple of seconds for that option to pop up. But again, once you have them in your contacts, you should be able to FaceTime them from here. Or if you go to your FaceTime app, you're able to type their name in. Okay, ma'am?
Okay. And one more thing. Now, for the Safari browser, how do you delete all those open tabs, or do they just stay open?
I should have went over that, so I'll make sure to add in that next time. But you see, I'm on the app now, right? So the easiest way I think is because the little X is kind of hard to hit. So you can hit that and delete it, but the easiest way is to go to all of your tabs and you see all the little X's. So
okay, I see
it. Do. And there you go. There are just 3 now. So it's very simple once you add the tab, and then you can edit it from here or press the little X button and you're able to edit out of the tab.
Got it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Alex.
No problem, ma'am. You have a great day and thanks for joining.
Thank you. You too.
All right, again, Ms. Burnett Green, please unmute yourself so I can assist you. Or Mr. Anthony Danks, please unmute yourself.
This is Anthony Danks.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good. So you can see me. I'm registered.
Yes, sir. As long as you check participants, your name is showing, then you're all good.
Good. Could I have a time for Thursday?
Sure. Let me wait. Are you talking about next Thursday? Correct.
What date are you talking?
So
Just
that's
tell me a date.
So that's October. That's Thursday, October 6th. So it's next Thursday.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, that's great. What time works for you? I mean, you could do 12:30 or 1:30.
Sounds good.
Okay, let me put that in my thing. Give me 1 second, okay? And then what do you need help with?
Oh, I just want to go through the procedure for entering into Zoom. I sometimes think I may be making a mistake.
Okay, that's fine, sir. So
I don't think it's going to take long.
Okay, that's great. So I will give you a confirmation call next week to confirm your time slot, but how will you be getting there? By
bicycle.
Car? Oh, okay, good. Well, I'm glad you still are able to use the bicycle. So that's a great method. So I have your information down here, and then I'll give you a confirmation call next Monday to confirm your appointment. But the address is right there. If you wanted to take a picture, you can do that. Or yeah, just I'll give you a call next week to confirm. Okay, sir?
Very good. Thank you.
All right, no problem. You have a great day, sir. Thanks for joining.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
All right, Ms. Burnett Green, I see you've unmuted yourself. Can I assist you today?
Well, the first assistant you can do is when I was trying to unmute, the thing was frozen and it wouldn't let me go to unmute. It wouldn't let me go to more. It wouldn't let me do anything. And I kept hitting it. Do you hear me? Hello? OMG. Hello?
Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties on my iPad. Ms. Burnett, can you please ask your question one more time for me?
Your something keeps popping up and it's not allowing me to unmute. So
Yeah.
I was hitting it a zillion times.
Yeah, so I had to ask you to unmute because I didn't allow people to unmute themselves during the training. So sorry about that.
Oh my God, it was so frustrating. I just couldn't figure out what the heck I was doing.
No, you're good. I can hear you. What can I help you with today?
Okay, the first question was, and you didn't go over it today, but I need to know two things. When I closed down totally with my iCloud password, it always come up to say, keep a copy of your data. And then it has a keychain, sorry, and I don't know what to do there.
Okay, so it might be saying that because of your iPad backing up your data. So you might have, are you connected to the Wi-Fi in your iPad, ma'am?
I'm connected to what you guys give us.
Okay, so I would say if you do have Wi-Fi in your home, make sure you go to settings. And then once you hit settings, hit Wi-Fi, and then you're able to add that in. And then I can say that it'll work. Okay.
So you're saying every time I sign out of the iPad, I need to put it on my home Wi-Fi?
So I mean, why are you signing out? Are you saying you're signing out of your Apple ID?
Yes.
Why do you do that every time? I would say just keep it on there throughout, you use it so you don't have to keep putting it back in.
I mean, generally when I leave my phone, every time I go in it, I have to sign in, and I'm thinking I need to do this with this.
Oh, I'm not 100% sure, but I can say just call our help desk and they'll be able to assist you because I'm not 100% sure of what's going on. Okay, ma'am? So I don't want to tell you anything that's wrong. So just please call our help desk and they'll be able to assist you. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, one other question. Last week when the librarian was there, she said we could use a WowTech. So when I tried to sign into WowTech, the system told me it's not secure. Are you there? Hello?
Sorry,
ma'am.
Can you repeat yourself, ma'am? I'm sorry about that.
WowTech.
You said the librarian? The librarian? Yeah.
Well, Chelsea said that we could go in and use WowTech, but when I went to that app, it came up not secure. So I didn't go any further.
Yes. So that app, it's right here. It just takes you to a YouTube page with some videos that we have. And then if you go to the app called WTA DACL right here, you're able to look at all of the different videos that we have. So you see DC Public Library application training videos. So you click on the one that you want to learn more about, and then just watch the video and you'll know how to enter each of them, okay?
Okay.
So again, you go to WTA DACL, that's icon, which is usually the third page of your iPad, and then you're able to access the different videos we have, okay?
Okay, and I would like to come to the hands-on next week.
Okay, so how about 1 o'clock? Does that work for you, ma'am?
Sure.
Okay, let me put that in my calendar. Well, first, what I can say is please call the help desk first, so they see if they can assist you with the issue, and then if you still want to join the class, I would say just tell them and they'll be able to add you onto the list. Okay, ma'am? So because you're having the technical issue, so I would say get that dealt with first, and then if needed, then you can book it. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, thanks.
All right, you have a great day. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you so much for your question. Miss Bobby Kennedy, can you unmute yourself so I can assist you?
Hi, Alex. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Miss Kennedy, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good.
My question is, I want to know how can I download my pictures from my iPad to my computer? That's the only problem I'm having with me, because everything else I'm pretty well set a few things on that. That's what I'm trying to learn how to do now.
Okay, so I think depending on the amount of pictures or such, I think the easiest way is to email yourself. So if you go to your photos and then you want to send a picture to yourself, I can email it to myself and then go to my email on my computer and then open the picture and download it. So that's one way you could do that as well. So you could do that on your computer, or if you have the iTunes application on your computer, you can log into your Apple ID through there and then get a backup of all of your photos. So there are two options. I'd say the emailing the specific ones to you is the easiest option, okay?
Will it be the same way if I wanted to put it on one of those CB discs, the chip?
The USB drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would, when you're on your computer, once you have the image on your computer, you'll be able to put it inside the USB.
Okay. But otherwise, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You're doing great too. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. I know it was a lot today, but it's just trying it out for yourself and then calling the help desk if you need any assistance. So thanks for joining.
Thank you.
All right, you have a great day. Okay, Miss Sandra Holland, can you please unmute yourself so I can assist you?
Okay, can you tell me how to get how do you put in contacts again?
Okay, so I'm about to share my screen, so give me a second.
Okay.
So I just shared my screen. Go to your contacts app on your iPad. So most of the time it's going to be on the second page where you see contacts. So hit contacts.
I don't see it yet. Yours is still, the little wheel is still going around. It's still saying that you have started screen sharing.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure because on my end, I can see my screen through my computer, but I'm on my Zoom through my iPad. So give it a second. So do you still not see my screen?
I don't.
Okay, let me try one more time. How about now?
Nope. Okay, well, where is contact on the screen?
So you might not be able to see it because of your connection. So just make sure that your Wi-Fi, if you have Wi-Fi, please turn it on. So, but once you hit contacts on your iPad, if you look at the top, you should see a plus arrow, and then you're able to add a contact through there. So it'll say new contact, and then you put in their first and last name, their phone number, email, etc.
Okay.
So did you find the contacts app on your iPad?
No, because it's still saying Alexander Bell has started screen sharing.
Yeah, so on your end, you have to press the home button to go back to the home screen, ma'am.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
so go to the contacts app on your iPad.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and then at the top, you should see the plus arrow. And that's how you add a contact, okay?
Oh, very good. Okay.
Yeah,
thanks.
so you could put in their phone number and then make it so that it's like iPhone or work or something. You could add their email, do the same thing, and then make sure you press done and you're able to add their contact, okay?
Okay, now where is Siri on the homepage? I
So
don't see-
Siri is not going to be on the home page. You access Siri by holding on to the home button, but I know that is covered in module 2. So that is going to be next Monday. So if you want to learn more about Siri, just please join on Monday and I'll be going over it. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, and you still can't tell me how many classes I have attended? Because I thought that I have attended 6, but I don't know for sure.
Give me 1 second.
Today being the 6th one, I think.
Yeah, so I have your name down. I'm gonna send you an email to your iPad, okay? But I'm just, I gotta answer all these people's questions, but I'll send you an email today, okay, Ms. Holland?
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem, ma'am. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Okay, Miss Ann Dennis, please unmute yourself so I can answer your question. Again, Miss Ann Dennis, please unmute yourself so I can assist you.
Hello?
Hi,
Can you
Ms.
hear
Dennis,
me?
how are you? Yeah, I can hear you,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry, I couldn't get my bar to come down.
It's okay.
I'm
What can I help you with?
still a little confused about putting, I want to know, first question is, how can I move my contacts from my phone to my iPad?
What kind of phone do you have?
Motorola.
Yeah,
But
so
it's a smartphone. It's a smartphone.
yeah, so those are 2 different types of devices. So you're gonna have to manually do each contact, ma'am. So
Okay.
there isn't a way. So you have to put in each one from your phone into your iPad.
Okay, so that's
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah,
So you have to
no,
do
that's
that physically.
okay, honey. I mean, you're there to help me, so I understand. Now, about the Facebook, I know I asked you this before, but I went on there and I tried all kinds of ways to get onto my Facebook page without having people to go to and put their names in again. So
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I don't use Facebook, and I don't use it on the iPad, but if you call the help desk, they could probably help you out with that if they could. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, ma'am?
okay, thank you, Alex. Have a good day. Good lesson. Thank you, and I'll probably be back again.
All right, ma'am. You have a great day. Thanks so much.
You too. Thank you so much.
Okay, Mr. William Henderson, please unmute yourself so I can assist you.
Yeah, Alex.
Hi there, sir. How are you doing?
Okay, I'm good, man. Hey, man, I'm finding this very educational, really. But it's some things I want to ask you. I brought my, my Google Gmail over, right? Can I automatically transfer my contacts from that onto this?
It depends on what contacts you have in your Gmail. So it depends on if you have them already before you put it onto your iPad. So I would say if it's not automatically in your contacts list, so just be sure to check. If you don't see any of your contacts from your email, you'll have to put that in automatically. But I'm pretty sure if you go to settings and then let's see, hit mail. I think there is an option. I'm not 100% sure that you could do that, because I know when you do your iCloud and merge things.
Yeah, I merged my Gmail with.
Yeah, I don't see the option for contacts regarding your email, so I'm not 100% sure. I would say you would have to physically put in each new contact if they're not already showing up on your contacts app, okay? But I would say try, if you want to know more, just call our help desk and they'll be able to assist you, okay?
Well, yeah, I've got 2 more. I got just 2 more quick ones. One is I have a wireless keyboard. Will that work with my iPad?
Yeah, so I went over Bluetooth technology last time. So
Yeah, I know. I
once,
got my
yeah,
earbuds work. My
yeah,
earbuds work.
yeah, so if you in your control center,
Yeah.
you are able to hold on to the Bluetooth key or Bluetooth button, and then you're able to connect your keyboard to your iPad. Okay, so you see how my AirPods are connected to my iPad. So you could do the same thing with your wireless keyboard. So you hit Bluetooth settings, or you go to settings and you hit Bluetooth, and you're able to see the other devices that you can connect. So if your wireless keyboard is on, you can connect it through Bluetooth. So again, you go to settings, on the left, you hit Bluetooth, and you're able to see the different options, okay?
Okay, and the last one, and I know you're not gonna go over this with us, but I'm a musician and I have the hardware and I record, and I see they have GarageBand on here. So how would I connect my my M audio to the iPad?
Ooh, that is a good question, sir. I think it involves a lot of cables, because you have to find the cable that puts in into the iPad. But I would say for that, I mean, that's a big Google search, right? So if you want to put IM audio, GarageBand, and iPad, I feel like you'll be able to get some type of tutorial. So look, the first one says import audio and MIDI files into GarageBand, and they have different videos and such. So I think that's just a Google search away, because that is definitely very specialized, and I would say that's your best bet, is just to Google it or YouTube a video for it. Okay,
because I'm a senior, but I actually still play live music though. So
oh yeah, I mean my choir teacher was a senior, so I'm not surprised at all. So yeah, I would say Google is your best friend in this case. Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you, Alex.
All right, no problem. You have a great day.
You too.
Thanks for joining. All right, Miss Valerie Blake, can you please unmute yourself so I can assist you?
Okay, Alex, how are you today?
Oh, I'm good, sir. How are you?
Great. Hey, listen, Alex, we are very focused when we tune in, because all of this technology is new to us. So we appreciate the patience that the instructors and that you demonstrate. But to be honest with you, Alex, a lot of the information, for example, Friday information, it was done so rapidly. And then sometimes I wonder if you are considering that you're dealing with seniors. We don't retain the information as fast as you give it. That's why this is our fourth session, and we haven't really retained a lot of the information because we don't have time to meditate or focus on it. Y'all are doing a wonderful job, but for us to really be able to understand this and use it, we probably have to come in to do one-on-ones, because I know y'all.
Yeah, so for that, we don't do the module trainings in person. So we only do the module trainings over Zoom, sir. So for me, when I am in the library, I'm either doing tech support or either remedial or initial one-on-one training. So I mean, we have a a time slot, because we have to be respectful of other people's time as well. So some of the lessons may seem like they're a little quick, but that's why you have the option of using the resources that are on your iPad to learn more after the lesson. You have our help desk, and you have these lessons. They happen every 2 weeks. So again, if you want to keep join in and listen to something and again, then you have that option. So again, if you want to watch more videos or have more resources, you can hit the WildTech icon on your iPad to go to YouTube page with some videos, or you can hit the WTA DACL page and you have all of these different videos that you could watch for you. Okay, sir?
Okay.
Yeah, so I know it may be a lot. So I mean, you know, I learn something, you know, I learn every day, and you know, we're making adjustments. So I appreciate your feedback, and we'll definitely take that into consideration. But again, that's why we have the Q&A, just to go over any things that you may still have questions about during the training, okay?
Okay, Alex, thank you.
All right, no problem. Anything else, sir?
No, there's 1,000 other things, but no.
Yeah, so that's our help desk. So if you need any help, they're there for you. I mean, it's better than calling Apple and waiting 30 minutes on the phone. You can just call our help desk and they'll be able to assist you with anything. Okay, sir?
All right, thank you, Alex.
No problem. You have a great day.
You too.
All right. Okay, Miss Shirley Baxter, can you please unmute yourself so I can assist you? Again, Ms. Baxter, can you please unmute yourself so I can assist you?
Is your paper towel? Okay, so. Yeah.
Hello,
Yes, hi, Ms. Baxter, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing
Good.
a meet with you on the 29th at the Dorothy Heights.
This Thursday, ma'am. I'm gonna give everyone a confirmation call tomorrow morning. But, I remember your name, ma'am, so you're good, okay?
Okay, dear. So,
I'm glad I got
so I'm
in.
counted for today.
You know.
Huh? Yes, ma'am, your name is showing, so you're all good.
All right, thank you. I will see you
All right.
on the 29th.
No problem, ma'am. Talk to you soon. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
All right, Miss Patricia Morgan, please unmute yourself so I can assist you.
Can I ask you a question? How would I pull my calendar up? What icon would I go into?
So if you want to go to your calendar, you can either access it on the home page where it says Monday the 26th
Okay.
up here,
Okay.
or you can
Yes,
access it at the bottom where it says Monday the 26th.
Yes, I'm
Okay?
looking for the icon.
Yeah, again, they're at the bottom where it
icon.
says Monday the 26th or Monday the 26th up here. So if you hit that icon, as you can see on your screen.
Which one? You said
Yeah,
is
so
it
it says the date.
FaceTime? Is it FaceTime?
No, ma'am. It's again, if you look at the bottom of your screen, it says Monday the 26th. So if you hit that, you're able to access your calendar. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, and I'll see the calendar. Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
so
I
you can
just
select
did that
different
right now.
options, week or month,
Yeah, I see the
etc.
calendar.
Okay, ma'am?
I did. Mm-hmm. Okay, I
All
hit
right.
calendar and I see up here and the days. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see calendar. Okay.
Okay, great.
Wait a minute,
Do you have any other
Okay,
questions?
I hit calendar, but I don't see the okay, I just see up here Sunday the 25th, Monday
Yeah,
the
so
26th.
you just I would say play around with it, and then if you have any questions, please call the help
Okay.
desk so they can
Okay,
assist you.
but I
Okay,
have to
ma'am?
hit week. I'm trying to hit
Yeah,
week.
it depends on what you want to do. So again, just play around with it, so that way you can see the view that you want. So you can either choose day or week or month, etc. So just pick the view that you want, and you're able to access the calendar. Okay, ma'am? All right. Miss Catherine Anderson, please unmute yourself so I can assist you.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
I'm doing well, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I wanted to ask a question. At the beginning, when it comes on, it says that you're recording this. Is there a way we can get the recording and go over it? Or I see the recording in the REC in the corner of my iPad.
No, so that's just letting you know that it's being recorded. Again, I don't have access to these recordings, but all I can say is just utilize the resources on the iPad. So again, hit tips. And if you hit tips, they have different things you can tap on and learn how to use on your iPad. So you could do that. There's also an app on there called Easy Tablet Help. That also helps you with using your iPad. And then if you go to the next screen, again, you can hit the Wild Tech button and go to our YouTube page with some videos on it. Or if you hit WTA DACL, you're able to see all of our different videos.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am?
Okay, all right.
You told me.
And so with the personal library time with you, are we going over things that we have trouble with? Because you say we're not doing the class. We're just going over things that we have trouble with.
Are you saying what I
We try to do it on our own.
Yeah, sorry, someone's speaking over you, so I can't hear you. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Give me a second.
saying what? Yeah, this is concerned. You.
Again, please mute yourself so that way I can help others, please.
Oh yeah.
I need to mute their phone. Gosh. Very disturbing.
It's yeah. So yes, the library trainings again, they're meant for if you need another training, like if you, for example, you had a hard time getting on Zoom or accessing your emails or general tech support questions. So I would say the best way is, depending on your issues, to call the help desk and then see if they can assist you with whatever you need help with. And then if they can't do it over the phone, then they can book you for a one-on-one appointment with me. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, all right. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
No problem. The information is on the screen. So if you want to book, I'll be able to see it if you make a reservation with the help desk, okay?
Okay, you have a great day.
You too. Thanks so much for joining.
You're welcome. Thank you for teaching. Bye-bye.
Okay, Miss Adele Daughtry, please unmute yourself so I can assist you. Or Miss Perlene Freeman, can you please unmute yourself so I can assist you? I asked both of you to unmute.
Adele Daughtry here.
Okay, hi ma'am, what can I help you with?
I just want to ask, the lesson today and all the others, are they in the book that the lady was telling us about that we could purchase?
I'm not 100% sure, ma'am. That lesson was a while ago, but I do know that it was helpful for some, but I think, in my opinion, I think, again, the tips or the Easy Tablet Help or our videos from our organization are pretty good at explaining these issues. So again, if I would say just use the apps on the iPad or call our help desk for assistance. Okay, ma'am? Because I'm not sure about what the text that you're talking about.
When you say use the app, which app are you speaking of?
So again, if you go to tips,
where's
if you press tips, so it's going to be on the second screen on your iPad. So once you hit tips,
and what kind of icon does it show for tips?
It's a yellow icon. So it's going to be on your second screen. So if you're looking at my screen, this is what it will look like. And then you're able to pick different topics that you want to go over. So
I see it's yellow, but it says essentials.
Again, I'm not sure. Do you see my screen on my iPad?
Now I see tips.
Yeah, so again, it's just making sure you're looking through your iPad. So once you hit tips, you can go through the different things that they have. Or if you look right below it, there's Easy Tablet Help. And then you can access that and get assistance with your iPad through there. Or if you go to the last page, you should see our Wild Tech icon that you can tap on.
Now, what is that? Wild Tech? What does that look like? Wild Tech.
It's a blue and green icon. So if you see on my screen, it's going to be on the third screen of your iPad and it says Wild Tech. So you just have to look for the app. So you can look at that one and go to our YouTube video or hit the one that says WTA DACL. So that's that black and white icon. That's how you get access to all of the different videos. Okay, ma'am?
I see. Thank you.
All right, no problem. You have a great rest of your day.
Thank you too.
Okay, hi, it's Perlene.
Okay, hi, Miss Perline.
Hi, I have a question. You said they sent the surveys out in June?
No, so if you got your iPad delivered before June 8th, you should have gotten a midterm survey in your email. So when did you get your iPad delivered, ma'am?
It's been so long, I don't know, but I've looked through all.
It's been more than a year?
No, no.
When did you join the program?
It was in the summer. I don't know. I know I've completed the course, but
yeah,
I'm
I mean, that's,
looking.
sorry about that. Again, I'm not sure. I asked today, is there an update on the midterm surveys? And she said that everybody's from like May to July or something, or May to June have been sent. So you might have to wait like another month or so, but just please check out your email. And, or if you want, you could call our help desk and they can assist you with that. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. You have a great day. Thanks.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, Miss Matilda Bennett, please unmute yourself so I can assist you. Again, Miss Matilda Bennett, please unmute yourself so I can assist you.
Hello, Mr. Bell, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, ma'am. How are you?
I wanted to ask, can you use the Apple Pencil anywhere on the iPad?
Yeah, I don't have one myself, to be honest, but using the Apple Pencil, you can you can you know, use it on your notes. You can use it to tap on icons. You can use it to do the handwritten notes that I showed you how to do on iMessage. But there are different ways. So you can, I think you can connect your Apple Pencil through Bluetooth. So again, just make sure that if you have your Apple Pencil, you connect it through Bluetooth, and then you're able to use it alongside your iPad. Okay, ma'am?
All right, thank you.
Yep. So just real quick, again, you go to settings, and then you hit Bluetooth, and then you're able to add your Apple Pencil. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, and thank you for the lesson.
All right, no problem. You have a great day. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, Miss Teresa Durbin, please unmute yourself so I can assist you. Okay, Lynn Dyson, can you unmute yourself so I can assist you? So again, Miss Teresa.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you, sir. How are you doing?
Fine, and you, sir?
Good. What can I help you with?
I was trying to add another Google account. I have one on iPad. I have a second one, and when I tried to add it, and I see it in there, it says that it's there. But when I try to add it, it says that I need to have a password from this device in order to access it. And then, so I don't know how to go about doing that. I know what the password is for this device, but there's no way to tie the two together to make it happen.
I'm not 100% sure. So you could have added your account. Did you go to settings? And then did you go to mail? And then did you add your account like that?
Well,
so do you see what I'm doing? So I went to settings, and then I hit mail, and then I hit accounts. So once I hit account, I press
wait a minute, I hit settings. I'm in settings now. So I'm seeing on the left-hand side.
Yeah, so go down and hit mail. So go down and hit mail.
Settings.
So go down on the left menu and
okay,
hit
I see mail. I hit mail.
Then,
okay.
Yep, and then hit accounts.
Hit accounts.
And then you see it says add account.
I see Gmail.
Yeah, so it says add account. Do you see that?
Okay, I hit add account, and then I should hit. I'm gonna hit Google.
Yep, you hit Google, and then you put in the information.
It
So
says
call you-
continue.
Yeah, so you hit continue.
And then what happens is I see it. I see it
Do you
there.
see my screen?
It says, yeah, I see on the screen where the account is.
Yeah,
The one that I
you tap
added.
on it.
I
Yeah.
tap on it. Gmail has already added this. Gmail account has already been added to your iPad. Okay, so I said, okay.
So if it was already added, you can go to your mailbox. So if you're on Zoom and looking at my screen, you go to the mail, and then you press the top left key where it says back, and then you can see all of your inboxes. So make sure just to check.
Click on mail and go where?
So you go to the mail app and then you hit back at the top left. So it takes you to the mailboxes where all of your different mailboxes are.
I don't see anything that says back.
So again, if you're in a particular inbox, you press back at the top left and you go to all of your mailboxes. And then once you're in your mailboxes, you can pick which one that you want to do, either all of them or a particular one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hold people up. I'll work on this.
I would say, please call our help desk and they'll be able to assist you. Okay, sir.
All right, thank you.
So let me put that. Do you have the number already?
I do.
Okay, great. So just call them and they'll be able to assist you. All right, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, this is Mrs. Washington. I'm on. And
Yes,
my
hi,
question,
ma'am.
well, I have two things. Hello, I have an appointment to see you on Thursday. And
Okay, I'll
I
give you a
won't be able to keep
confirmation
that
call
appointment.
tomorrow. Huh? Oh, okay.
Excuse me 1 minute. Can you hear me? I won't be able to keep that appointment.
Okay.
And I would like to know, do you have earlier or later appointments on
What
any
time
day?
did you? So I'm only doing Thursdays for now. So I'm not sure what time you had scheduled, but can you do any time between 12:30?
Go ahead. Between 12:30 and what?
Yeah, so I mean, if you have any time, just like 30 minutes in between 12:30 and 3:30, then I would say you could,
I do.
still come. So I'm giving everybody a confirmation call tomorrow. So when I call you, I'll ask for your preferred time, and then you'll be able to show up then. Okay, ma'am?
Excellent. The only other thing, you went over contacts. I've gone to contacts. I have contacts up on my screen. And what I want to do is add a contact. So what do I go to now?
So you look at the top. Do you see the little plus button at the top?
Okay, I've gone to contacts and I.
Yeah. So do you see my screen on Zoom?
See a plus button at the top.
Yeah. So again, do you see my screen on Zoom?
I see Siri search accounts.
No. So you're not. So you're not in contacts. So make sure you hit the contacts app, ma'am. So it's going to be on the second screen of your iPad, and then you should see contacts. So hit contacts, and then at the top, you should see the little plus button where then you can add a new contact. Do you see that?
Okay, I'll do it after we get a contacts and plus sign, then add the information.
Yep, so it says first name, last name, then you can put.
I see. Yeah, I saw your person name started with a D. If you go back one screen and let me see one level and let me see the plus sign. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
go back
so
just
again,
one level.
It's at the top where you see where it says contacts.
Top left.
You look right there.
Top left.
Yeah,
I see it.
Yeah, so
I got
again,
it.
you see
I
the
got
plus
it.
and you're
Thank
able
you
to
very
add
much.
it. No problem.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right. Thank you. I'll see you on Thursday.
No problem. You too, ma'am. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Okay, and then last question I have for now is Ms. Deborah McNair. Hi, Ms. Deborah. It's nice to see you again. Can you unmute yourself so I can assist you? Ms. Deborah, can you hear me? I can see your video. Just make sure there you go. How's it going, ma'am?
Okay, excellent. And yourself?
Good. I'm glad you were able to get on. I see you got on Friday and I see you got on today. So you're doing a great job.
Thank you. That's my first question. Is there any order to the sessions?
So I mean, each day is going to be a different class. So you've already attended 2. So you'll just have to attend Wednesday and Friday. That will be your next 2 classes. And then next week you'll do Monday and Wednesday, and you'll have done all 6, and each of them is a different module.
Okay, each is different. Okay. And my question number 2 is, when I go into Safari and I want to use Google, do I ever need to enter a Google password, a passcode or anything?
No, so when you're Safari, that's just you browsing the internet. So if you see on my screen, I'm in Safari right now. And then again, as I went over, this bar is the address bar. So you can type in Google and then you can search something if you want to do it that way, or you could just search directly in the address bar. So again, if I'm looking for cooking recipes, I can type in cooking recipes and then search for that on Google. So there are different ways. Yeah, so there are different ways of doing it. So for Safari in particular, there's nowhere to log in. So it's just you having your bookmarks and your tabs all together.
That's good to know. And my last question is, if you run out of memory, how do you get more?
So the iPads, they're preset with the data. So all of your iPads are 64 gigs. So I would say pretty much 95% of people will not use all 64 gigs. But if you do, again, if you go to your storage, you're able to see which apps you have that use a lot of storage, and the ones that you don't use that much, you could delete them, and then you can get more storage. But we also have iCloud. I would say if you have a ton of photos and you don't want them on your iPad to create space, you can put them onto iCloud. But they only give you 5 gigs to start. I have a 200 gig plan, which is just about $3 a month. So a 50 gig plan is $1 a month. So it depends on what you want and how many pictures and such you have. But for most purposes, you will not run out of data. I mean, run out of storage. So again, you hit general about, and then you can see the capacity is 64 gigs. And on mine, I have 26.39 gigs available. Okay.
Wow. Okay. And after you complete the class and you own the iPod, what's my question? Will it continue to stay on without us paying for it?
Yeah, so everything's free. You got to think Department of Aging. They provide the data. So yes, you complete the 6 classes and then you complete the survey, which you'll be getting in your email in a couple of months. So once you complete the survey, that's the program. That's the agreement. You attend the 6 classes, you do the survey, bam, the iPad is yours. The iPad is yours now, but it just for, clarity's and, technical sake, once you complete the survey, that's when you have completed the program. But in essence, the iPad is yours. So you could, do whatever you want with it.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. I hope you, So I hope you enjoy Wednesday's class, and thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No problem, ma'am. You have a great day. Thanks for joining.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, thank you.
Bye, honey.
Great.
I'm gone.
Okay, I don't have any more raised hands, but if anyone else has a question, please ask it or forever hold your peace until Wednesday. Again, if anyone has a question, please speak now or forever hold your peace, if that's how the phrase goes. So again, raise your hand if you have a question. So I just made it so you can unmute yourselves. So please unmute yourself if you have a question for me.
Not a question, Alex, but a comment. I thoroughly enjoyed the class today, and I had my hand raised, but someone, you went back over and answered the question because I wanted to know where the videos were. So I really appreciate the class, and I appreciate you training with us today.
Oh, no problem. It's my pleasure. I thank you for your feedback because that's what I want to hear. I want y'all to stay on
Joe,
so
if
you
you
can
would
hear
switch
any
me back on.
questions. And then if we help answer a question that just kills two birds with one stone. So well, thanks for staying on and listening to questions. I appreciate that. So yeah. I see Ms. Jewel Quinn has a question.
Yes, thank you, Alex. I have a name that's often mistaken for a female name.
Oh, sorry, sir.
It's okay. You recently mentioned that after we take the 6 months survey, that we own the device and that we're pretty much done with the training program. However, I recall that in the booklet, it said that we do take the 6 month survey, and but that we have to wait a year before we actually own the device.
So that's if you take that long to do the class. Most people don't want to do that because they want to learn how to use the iPad. So when it's 6 classes, so once you attend your 6 classes, you get a midterm survey in your email. So that'll be about 3 months or so after you got your iPad delivered. And then once you complete that survey, the iPad is officially yours. So again, for legality and technicality's sake, once you complete that survey, the iPad is completely yours. But in essence, it's yours right now as long as you finish the classes and then do the survey that's emailed to you. But it's as long as you're joined today, then you're already on the right step. All right, sir?
All right, very good. Thank you, Alex.
No problem. You have a great day.
You too.
Alex, this is Camilla Younger. Can you see me or hear me?
No, I can't see you, but I can hear you.
The problem I'm having, I don't receive any communications in my email.
Okay. Did you already?
I want to ask a question.
Did you already do, Alex? Did you already? You already did your. I think I even recognize your name. You did your one-on-one training with the trainer, right? Before you started getting on these classes.
Yes, I did. With I think her name was Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal. Yes. So
and
I see. Yeah, you did your training. So again, it's all about checking your email on your iPad to to your email that you created with Ms. Crystal. So
is that the one that says notifications, or nothing is on there except for all of this other kind of stuff? Just
yeah.
stuff.
Did you go to your mail app on your iPad?
Yes, sir. Can you give me your email and I can send you, and then you can send it back to me? I've even texted to no, I told Miss Teresa over the class last week.
Again, I would say with that, I would say just call the help desk, so that way they can see if they can help you with getting emails. Because again, I don't know how that operation works, to be honest. So I would say email Miss Teresa. I think that's the best bet, and then she'll get back with you. So again, her email is tjames@wildtech.org. So please email her from your iPad, and then she'll be able to assist you. Okay.
Yes, I have that.
I want to ask them a question.
To whom would I speak to on?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again? I couldn't hear you.
Can you tell me, or do I need to call someone else on how many classes I have already completed?
I'll send you an email with that information. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. You have the email, my email?
Yes, ma'am. I got it. I got your iCloud, so you're good. Just be sure to check your email, and then I'll go over that information.
And you send me that, and I know it's working. If you can send me that and tell me how many.
I will.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, I will, ma'am. Thank you. And then
Thank
you can respond and we'll know. So I'll do that for you. Okay, ma'am?
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Okay, Miss Portia Carson. Please unmute yourself. Or if anyone else has a question, please unmute yourself.
Lord. Alex, good morning. Good afternoon.
Yes, hi, Miss Portia. What can I help you with?
I want to know about Siri because when I put on my laptop and Siri does come, she comes on. The only thing I ask is about the weather. And she tell me about the weather, and then I just say, thanks so much, and I hang up. Now, what else is she gonna say to me? What else can I ask her? Because
again, I'll be going over that information on Monday during Module 2. So just please join that lesson, and I'll be going over Siri again. So just be sure to join Monday, and then you'll see an overview of that information. All right, ma'am?
Okay, I'll do that. Monday, you're gonna talk about that. Okay.
Yes, thank you. Have a great.
Alex, wait a minute. One more thing I want to ask you about the what is that? The FaceTime. The people. Now I haven't asked this before. The people that you are calling, they have to have the right accessories for me to call.
Yeah, they have to have an Apple. They have to have an Apple device, so an iPhone or an iPad or another Mac device. So if you want to FaceTime them, they also have to have an Apple product. If they don't, you cannot FaceTime them. Okay.
Right, but now if I just want to call them, or can I call them from the iPad? Can I just call them?
Yeah, if you go into your contacts and you select a specific contact, you're able to call somebody as long as you are connected to Wi-Fi. So just again, try seeing if it works on your iPad through connecting through the contacts. And then if you need additional help, please call our help desk. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, I can just call them anyway, but not with FaceTime. I'm saying.
No, ma'am. No, FaceTime is only for Apple to Apple.
Right. Okay, I got you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No problem. You have a great rest of your day, ma'am.
You do the same. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right. Hi, Kim. Got snuck that one in. Miss Johnson. Hello.
Okay, anybody else have a question before I go for today? Please speak now. Forever hold your peace.
I think doing real good.
Okay. Well, I hope everyone had a great session today. It was a pleasure working with you. So please join on Wednesday for Module 6. They'll be going over Zoom, how to put a background on your Zoom, and other features. So again, please join for Wednesday's class, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you for joining. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.